Following a comeback victory in the ninth inning against the Rays in Tampa and a extra innings win last game against Baltimore, we take them on for a second time here at Oriole Park in Camden Yards. All right, we will be taking a look at Chris Rodriguez, a free agent pitcher that we picked up. I know the overall isn't that high; he's a 68, but we had to get cheaper somehow at starting pitcher, and this first pitch is going to get demolished right, but it is going to find the outstretched glove of Teoscar Hernandez. As for Rodriguez, again, we needed another pitcher, and while we had some other guys in the running for the fifth starter position, I ultimately went with him. 99 velocity as he throws a 94-mile-an-hour sinker, a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, which can get up to about 99, and a slider as Danny Jansen is showing off the arm as he throws out the base runner. That is Jorge Mateo going to second. Again, a 90-mile-an-hour slider, and he also throws in a 80s curveball and an 84, almost 85-mile-an-hour changeup. He's only 24 years old, so maybe we can make something of it. Again, we're not asking a lot out of him, as he unfortunately will walk Cedric Mullins. We're only paying him $700,000, so that's a little bit, if not under, close to the league minimum. Throw to second, and wow, for the second time in the inning, Danny Jansen showing off that rocket he's got for a right arm. Right, offense comes through with a run, as it's important to get some run support for your starter. Fly ball to center as Springer's going to run forward to make the catch, and we will get through the first out in the second. Adley Rutschman is getting the start. Jacob Nottingham got the catcher start yesterday, but Jock Peterson is on at the plate. And that slider, I think, missed. That is an issue for Rodriguez. Not the best of control with really any of it. Well, his fastball, his sinker is good. His curveball he throws with pretty good velocity. It's the other three pitches that he has issue with. His four-seam fastball, considering control, is like average. So he's kind of got to work in the sinker and the curve, and everything else is more just, window dressing, as he's able to get the second out in the second. All right. Aaron Judge is playing in San Francisco, if you guys didn't already check out the off-season video. And we're going to fly ball to left of center, and it is going to be the final out of the second inning. Fortunately, we don't have to deal with Mr. Judge this season unless we go out to San Francisco, as Austin Hayes chops it to the third base side of Rodriguez. Is able to retrieve it, fire to first, and he will get the first out of said inning. It's Toby Welk. Not a very good hitter, and honestly, it's been showing all season. But, he's going to get a bloop single. Springer, come on, bro. You got to run that down. Nonetheless, they've got a runner at first. But Mateo down 0-2. Curveball. I told you, he's got control of that thing better than a lot of pitchers. So he's got to use what he's got in his arsenal that is best. All right, Cedric Mullins going to lead off the bottom of the fourth. We're not going to pay that much attention to his in-season stats just because it's kind of early. Ground ball to first, and Guerrero, good to see him flashing just a little bit of leather.
The first baseman, number 6.
We also can put Mr. Guerrero at third if we really needed to. I think the only way we would really do that is if, Chapman maybe gets hurt, but we also have Espinal. You know what? We won't worry about that, as it's a laser into right field. It's going to get down and roll all the way to the wall for a double. Mountcastle's first of the season. And here's Jock Peterson. He does have a double of his own. Fly ball to center field. Tag up, and the ball gets down. What the hell? Springer, come on, dude. You slacking out there. The throw to the plate is in time, but not the tag. As Baltimore cuts the lead in half. All right, Adley Rushman. Can we hope that, I mean, I don't hope to see him get better this season. Hell, at least not against us. He's going to strike out on a slider, but listen, he's got the potential. It's going to be very good. So anytime we can sit his behind down and he's not on base, or hell, rounding all 4 bases, we will take it. Robert Newstrom. A hard hit ball in the right field. It's going to bounce and hit up against the Orioles logo in right. Throw back into second, and ooh, good slide to the inside as Robert Newstrom gets a double. This ball game is tied at 2. Rodriguez, curveball, is going to be hit to right. Oscar Hernandez will make the catch. As you know what, showing a bit of resiliency, not, falling apart as we've given up a run. All right, here in the 5th, hey, the offense is coming through, and we really appreciate it. Rodriguez doing, enough to keep us in it, not blowing up and getting rocked. It's curveball, a little high, but it's going to get hit to the Gold Glover, Matt Chapman, for the first out. Ramon Urias going to step up to the plate. Rodriguez pitching efficiently. That's about 10 pitches an inning, so he could go 6 or 7. Circle change hit to left field. It is going to be run down as Marte makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Jorge.
All right, Mateo. Again, he's the kind of guy we want to keep off the base paths. He tried to drop a bunt in the last game, but yeah, either a drop bunt and the steal attempt of home. It was very 1940s Jackie Robinson baseball, but nobody really steals home, let's be honest. Especially considering they did that with 2 outs. And you know what? I'm going to shut up because he's on base with a double. He could tie the, Mr. Who's this? This is Cedric Mullins. Could tie the ball game. We'll take the lead as the 3-0 pitch gets over for strike number 1. Want to sit him down, and it's a sinker. Hit the right center, and Springer is going to chase it down. Oh, my goodness. If he let that fall, ball game could have been tied going into the second half of regular 9-inning baseball. All right, jump to the 6 as Ryan Mountcastle already has himself a hit. Can he come through for B-Moore? Ground ball, circle change hit up the middle, and it's going to roll all the way in the center. They'll have themselves a no-out base runner and yet another opportunity to tie, if not take the lead in this game, as they're going to pull... We're going to pull Rodriguez. All right. Yimi Garcia is going to come out. You know what? He was actually our best reliever last year, despite what the numbers may have been for Jordan Romano. And we trust him here in the 8th, as we still have a 1-run lead, but Mateo does have 2 hits. Romano and Nate Pearson, the hard-throwing right-hander, is going to, take some throws in the bullpen. Full count. The offering. High fastball, 96 four-seamer. Mateo not known for his bat. If he can get on, then he becomes even more of an issue, but he hasn't shown that prowess yet in his young career. Swings right over the top of it for out number 1. Unfortunately, Garcia has not been able to find the zone, and it against one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball, Cedric Mullins. I still feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's a pretty damn good player, and he is going to take a walk. That's not good. Ryan Mountcastle's got some bop, bro, especially against right-handed pitching. He has a double and a single. As Mullins is not, he could steal if he really wanted to. It just might not be the best of strategies at this point. Garcia not even glancing over. Oh, the throw to second. And somehow Mullins is out. Take a look at that again. It's debatable. I don't make the call. I have 32-year-old eyes. They have like 55-year-old eyes. My eyesight's better, but whatever. Can Garcia get out of the 8th without giving up a run? That is not going to be the case. It's a high fly ball to right. I am not even sure where it landed. I just know it went out in that direction. his first long ball of the season, following a season in which he had 27 in 2022 and 33 in 2021. Go along with 85 plus RBIs in both seasons. Can he do pretty much the same for this team? And you know what? If everybody else can at least be all right, this team could be a wild card contender. The Baltimore crowd really feeling it as they have made a bit of a late rally. Jock Peterson, ground ball to second. Madrigal in the right field grass, going to make the throw and give us the final out of the eighth. We jump to extras because nothing happened in the last two innings. Colton Cowser going to be playing left field as the extra innings rule is in effect. Vladimir Guerrero, through near 20 at-bats, has 7 hits. 2 of them have been home runs, and this ball is going to be hit to center as Mullins will make the catch. We will have a tag going to third. Inside slide, and Bichette is safe at third as we are 90 feet away from taking the lead. Ketel Marte, can he come through clutch? Here in one of his earlier Toronto Blue Jays games. Again, we signed him to a 3 or 4 year deal. Let me check the numbers, I forget. Nonetheless, he will show some patience for ball number 1. It was a 3-year deal worth $45 million, making $17 million in this year, 15 in 2024, and 12.9 in 2025. Not full count, 3-1, and he's going to chop this one past the diving first baseman Mountcastle. Bichette will come on to score, and Toronto is taking the lead 4-3. Matt Chapman, he's got 2 runners on this time. The previous batter has walked. 0-2. Liner right to right field. It's going to bounce. Runner going to come around from second to home. And we will score as we get a little bit more of a cushion here in the top of the 10th. Jordan Romano looking to close this game out here in the bottom of the 10th, and it's going to be a floater to left. Marte will make the catch. Again, my next live stream will be tomorrow as we take on the Yankees in a 3-game series at Yankee Stadium. So please join me for that. Subscribe so you get the notification when I do go live. It'll probably be about mid-afternoon Eastern time, about 4 or 5, maybe 6 o'clock. Please, look at anything you see on the channel here. If you like it, peace out.